Hello, my YouTube friends. This is John at Left-Handed Models, and this is my second entry into the 100 Years of Pontiac group build, hosted by Bob Buesking of King Bob's Model Works, and that's Works with an E. And Bob has been putting out quite a few models, and I'll have his channel linked in the description. So check him out. 100 years of something only comes around once. So this is my Pontiac group build, the second one, and Bob, in his instructions for the group build, said that the concept cars are fine, and so I'm going to build this pickup. And this is my second take on this, and so this is all opened. So I'll try to remember to do everything. It's a MPC kit, and it has, I think, only the one engine. It does have air tanks, a face mask, which actually is clear, and a little air hose. Has wide ovals. I'll show you the custom seats and the phone. I didn't recognize it as a telephone at first, but it's in there. Kit number is MPC 840/12. And it turns out you can build an open Sportster version. There's no up top, but there is a down top included. And there's instructions on how to build the pickup version, and I'll show you that. Because there's only one body, but there's two interiors. Maybe that is a up top, and I missed it the first time. I bet it is. Oh no, that's probably the. I'll look. I won't estimate. So the decal sheets, more than I expected. There's quite a bit of chrome. There, like I said, there's the one engine and stuff. And let's see if there's a date here. 2016. So it's only a 10-year-old kit. For me, that's pretty recent. And it's upside down. So on the chrome, let's see, since it's a 1970, and so this was the correct grill. These, did I open this? No. These are the headlights because the part where they go in is body colored. These are the custom seats. I don't know. Probably nothing but glare. I will show those again on the update. I don't know if I'm using them, but I may. There's some wheels that look to me sort of like Krager's, but I'm not really a Krager fan. But I don't know. I don't like the stock ones for sure, so I'll probably use those the mag style wheels. And here is a clear part, and there's the windshield. And this clear part, oh, that's probably the part I was looking at on the bottom of the box. It's a clear tonneau cover, actually. And then there's the tail lights, left and right. This is the two interiors. And obviously, this one's for the open top version, and then this would be for the pickup. And as you can tell, they're quite a bit different from about here back. And so I'll show you what that involves. Let's see, I think I had it like this. Packs very well. This is the body. And the body is, let me wait, back up. Because I noticed this before. There's screws. Sort of like a promo kit. Steel axles. The tires, they're decent for stock 1970 tires. So then you get to the body, which is very clean, by the way. And here's the way the front end is that I said the headlights go in behind there. There's already has the what do you call it, things there. This is probably to remove. by the way it looks. It's not very finely detailed. This is the pickup part. It is indented here to be cut out for the pickup part. And so if you don't want to do that, you don't have to do that. Now, also, that's where the screws go. So if you cut this out, there's no place for the screws. But I don't think that's going to be a problem at all. The chassis is a pretty nice chassis because the rear end's not here, at least, even though there's axle holes for the steel axle. And let's see here. We'll put this sort of together because it'll pack better. It's a big car. They were big cars, big heavy cars. And here we have, let's see, these are wheelbacks, of course. They have wheelbacks. Little toolbox, the air hose. And I'm still not sure what these are, and I looked at the instructions before and did not see them. These are headrests, I'm pretty sure. Very little flashing. It's just no big deal. It's a cleanup thing, you know. Engine and transmission are separate pieces. Transmission is a manual. Let's see, exhaust manifolds. Only intake option is the 3 deuces. And the valve covers are not chrome. They're to be painted. There's a parachute that I probably won't use on this car. Fan belt, distributor, seat belts, radiator with shroud. The shroud is built in, and firewall and radiator support. Oh, there is a top, but this would be the pickup top. Yes, the pickup top, not a full top. And then this looks like a taillight panel. I don't know if it's a custom taillight panel. No, it looks like it's stock. It does have a trailer hitch available and a decent looking dash. And I looked at this earlier and it does have detail. It's really hard to see because of the white. It's a shiny white. And then here's the tonneau cover and the seat if you use the open top version. And then the exhaust is all molded into the rear end, which that's fine. It's easier to detail that way than it is when it's all on the chassis. And then we have the hood, which, if I remember right, they were 6 feet long. It was a big reach in there to get to the engine to do maintenance on it. And these are some different wheelbacks, I think. Because these are like almost like barrel ends or something. And then there's a little valence panel, the battery, and some clippy things. I don't know. And then we have all the round 2 stuff. We have the decals, and the decals, I always tape this sheet to the decals, since I found out if you don't do that, it's going to stick to something. Not what you want. And I just tape it so I can fold it up and still cut out decals. So the decals are pretty complete. There's a Malibu Divers Incorporated. So if you're going to use it like as a diving base, I guess you would call it, then it's got the things for that. These, they look like compasses. They have northeast, south, and west on them, and I'm not sure what they are other than that. And then this is upside down, so I'll turn it over, and it says, a member, National Oceanographic Society. I guess the other one is on the right side up. And then 4 sets of license plates, no gauges stuff. And then, oh yes, we have a box within a box. Looks just like the box top. And this will make, I think it's number 12 now of these that I have. I'm going to turn this over so it doesn't so we can actually see something here. And I did a quick look through on this before. There's the engine, and it says stock. So it shows, and those are headrests, it shows the regular stock interior, shows the wheels, and it shows the stock hubcap type wheels. The chassis, it just shows it being completed. It shows this in here. It says to remove, because in 1970 they didn't have vent windows. So you remove that area there, my big fat finger, remove this area here because there is no vent window. And then completion, and of course the tonneau cover on the back, and it shows you to put these in. It does say do that first, and I would recommend that. It'd be really hard to do it after you get it all, the body on the chassis. The custom pickup version, the engine is all the same, but the pickup version uses those chrome seats, and it says paint to match interior. So they want you to paint the seats so that it's not all chrome, and I agree with that. There's a spear gun, the phone. Oh, I didn't show the phone. The face mask, and then the air bottles and the toolbox. And then the chassis is almost the same. There's an optional trailer hitch, and it does show the wheels being the custom wheels. And I'm probably only getting a part of this in frame. Yep, sorry. And then it shows interior going in, and it does say cut out the rear deck. And there's the windshield, tells you to remove the thingies. And then it shows the clear cover, and it looks like the clear cover only goes halfway. It doesn't go the full length of the box. And I suppose that's really that's for modeling, to keep the dust off those little tiny parts that could go back here. And then it shows the how to do the chassis and finish it up. And here it says wet body before applying decals. I've never seen that before. And so that's it. It's except for cutting out the body, it's really simple, I think. It depends on your detail painting. I know. And so this is my second Pontiac build. Looking forward to doing this too. I just love to build models, I guess. Let's see if I can find some of the stuff I missed here real quick. Because I did find it interesting that the air tanks. I just showed my bald head, I bet. Okay, clear parts. And the air tanks are chrome, spear gun's chrome. The alternator looks really funky, and so I'll be using a 3D printed alternator for sure. And that's the phone. The phone is all chrome. I don't know anybody that ever had a phone in the car like that. But then I was born and raised in Iowa. And then there's the 3 little air cleaners. So I'm glad I've remembered to show that. And there we go. And I'll get to building now. And thank you for watching. And please give me a like and a subscribe if you would. And I'll build some more of these things.